Let's say hello, welcome back if you're a current subscriber, welcome if you're new. So, by the title in this video, you know what I have. So, I want to give you a little bit of a story on how I got these candles. So I was looking on Facebook Marketplace for some Scentsy warmers, and then I started searching wax melts, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna put in candles. Well, all of a sudden, this video came up of somebody with a bunch of Goose Creek candles, and you'll see what I grabbed, but I was blown away. So yesterday I tried getting a hold of her because it was Sunday, so I thought, well, maybe I could go over there because it's a Sunday, it would just work out easier. But I was off today as well, but there was more going on today. So she got back to me this morning or this afternoon as my son and I were heading out to see his allergist. He had to do some allergy testing to find out if he's allergic to walnuts. So at this point, I guess he is. We have to do a food challenge test to for sure rule it out. But based on his multiple symptoms, they're saying at this point, even with his allergy skin test, which was basically negative, that they're not convinced because of his response to the only time he's had walnuts, and it was a pretty, I mean, he didn't have hives, but he had some pretty bad other symptoms. Anyway, we've just been doing avoidance, but we want to make sure if he needs an EpiPen, which now he has an EpiPen. So I was heading out to that appointment, which was an hour and a half away. We were going to be at the appointment for like an hour, which we were, and then we had to drive back. So she had messaged while I was driving. So I had my son message her back and just let her know, he's 12, but I was like telling him what to say. So I was like, it would be great if we could hit you on the way back, because it was like 20 minutes from my house, but it was on the way to and back from his appointment. So I was like, oh, that would be great if we could hit it on the way home. So I messaged her before we left and said, hey, we're leaving at this point. Would it work around this time? And she said yes, which was super cool. And I always look up people on Marketplace just to see if they know anybody that I know. And actually, she went to grade school, middle school, and high school with a coworker of mine. So I felt better about going to her house because I knew it was at her house, because obviously she had a garage sale and had these items at the garage sale. So I had messaged her a few that I had wanted, which she pulled. And then when I got there, I was able to grab the other ones. So a few of these I saw in the photo or video, and then she had, and then I grabbed the other 6. So I had 2 that I had claimed that are right here, and then I think these are the 2. Yes, these are the 2 that I had asked her about, and then I smelled through the other 6 and grabbed 6 more. Luckily, she took Venmo because I had some cash, but I didn't have all the cash. Anyway, so that was my crazy day today, but super excited about what I grabbed. Winston. So Winston's kind of being a Klingon because I was gone for half of the day. So, which I know you all don't mind. So let's start out with the vessel, first of all, you guys. So I believe these are from 2020. Based on what I looked at online, and then looking at the bottom, I think, well, this one might be, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I'm going to show you the numbers and you can maybe tell me if you guys know. So the number is 190630E, it looks like. This is Black Cat. Now, did I ask her if she had Witch's Brew? Yes. Did she have Witch's Brew? Yes. Was she selling Witch's Brew? No. So apparently she has a lot more than what I had. And you guys, I didn't even buy it. I didn't buy them all. She probably has like 40 more that she still had left when I left. I mean, I had to use some restraint. I didn't want to, but I did. She was charging $12.50 for this size. And then the 3 wicks were $10. I only got 1 3 wick, but these were $12.50. So Black Cat, I don't know the scent notes. I think she said these were from around 2020 maybe. I don't really know. If you guys are better with that, maybe you all would know. They are paraffin, I believe, from what they look like and what she said as well. She clearly was a candle fan because she said she had way more in her basement that she hadn't even gone through yet. So I did try to talk her up and be like, if you want to, because it sounded like she had several witches cauldron, and I was like, if you want to get rid of any of those, I will pay you a little more. She is very aware of how much she could sell some of these on Macari, but she doesn't want to deal with that. So she just wanted to get rid of them. Her and I had a great time chatting, and I was like, it's so cool that now I know someone else in the area that actually is a big fan of candles. So she's been buying, she said, from Goose Creek for 10 years. So we talked about Kringle and Homeworks and Goose Creek, and it was so fun. So anyway, this one almost smells like a cashmere scent. It really gives me a cashmere vibe. So I bought every single one of these that she had in this container. So I bought all that she had left. Now this one I had asked her for beforehand, and she had pulled it. The other one is the other one she pulled for me, and I don't know the scent notes, but I saw it and I was like, I want to try that. So I asked her if she would grab this for me as well. And this one looks like this one's a little newer maybe. I'm trying to see dates. This one says 5/2/1/2/3/6/4. So maybe this is 2021. Now, like, oh, Winston, no, don't start. So, like I said, these two are the ones I had asked her about. I couldn't even tell you what the heck this is. Is this... I wish I could find these. If I can find the scent notes, I'll put them up. But does it really matter? I don't believe that they've made this. I don't know. It almost smells like a little bit smoky. Almost like... I wonder if this is similar to like the Christmas embers or whatever it was. It has like this smoky vibe to it. Like it doesn't smell, it smells like I've smelled something similar to this. If anybody knows if Creepy Critters has been re-released in a different scent, because it very much smells like a smoky ember vibe. Very good though. I am super excited. You guys look at, like, now this one has to be newer because I believe this is probably soy. Does it say soy on the bottom of this one? I'm assuming it is. Looks like soy to me. This honestly does smell like one of my like the Christmas embers, or like a smoky vibe. Very good. So those are the two that I had asked her based on her video that she had posted on Facebook. Okay, and she has a lot more. All right, so let's do all those cool vessels next, okay? She had two of these. I had contacted a friend and she grabbed one of these and another Halloween one. So both of these we took. So this one is Forbidden Elixir. Now this smells very much like a fizzy, dark witch's cauldron kind of brew, but like a sweet, cool brew. You got, this is so good. Have they made this again? It's called Forbidden Elixir. Oh, this is really good. I did look for Blackout. Is it Blackout Blizzard, or what's the cotton candy one? I looked for that for another friend. They didn't have that one. Oh, you guys, this is really good. All right, let me look at the bottom again and see if I can see any numbers here. The numbers on this one, 190715D. So again, you guys, some of you are way better with this stuff than I am. Okay, my hand is shaking because I had caffeine on the way home because it was a long drive and a long date with appointment, which is totally fine. So this is paraffin. I mean, you can tell that it's paraffin. This is, I'm so excited. $12.50. And I had just ordered from Goose Creek last night, so I do have a haul coming, and I had butchered my cart down. I haven't ordered from Goose Creek. What has it been? Like a month. I've been trying to be good and like holding off, and then because of the Scooby-Doo candles, they had like a dark black rose one. I needed that because I'm thinking, is that like Yankees Enchantress? Remember that one from last year that I love? Enchantress Spell. They didn't bring that back as far as I can see yet, but I don't know. And then, so I got that one, and then two of the Scooby snacks because it's literally cookies with sprinkles. Oh my gosh, I had one from the Valentine one, and it was so good. So I butchered my cart yesterday because I was hoping that she's going to message me about these, and I knew they were $12.50 for these ones. So I was hoping she would have more than what I could see in the video and the photos. So this one is Beautiful Creatures. Okay, you guys, first of all, just look at this picture. Like, why did they get rid of paraffin, and why did they get rid of this vessel, these two vessels that I got? This is, again, it almost gives me like a dark plum. He is literally, the neighbors are like, we have some neighbors over there. He is like on the prowl for them. So if you see him moving around, it's because the neighbors have a dog, and then he's like, I'm surprised he hasn't barked yet. He got a bath this morning because he peed in his little diaper that he had on. So he's like super fluffy today. Yeah, this is like a dark plum scent. I don't know what else is in there, but this is really good. So Beautiful Creatures. Again, I've only been buying from Goose Creek for maybe a couple of years. I don't remember when I first started hauling them. Maybe I'll have to go and look at my videos because I do have, actually, maybe it's been 3, or actually it might be 4 years because when I first started, it might be that long. Okay, the last one I got, oh my gosh, I was so excited that she had this left. So it's candy corn. Oh, wait, this way. Nope, this way. Oh my gosh. And you guys, I did a reel on my nails. So they are just so... Every time I do my nails, I'm like, oh, I love this set. And then I did this set and I'm like, boy, I'm going to leave this on for a few weeks because I love it. Oh, it's so good. And I think I already had a candy corn from the e.l.f. The e.l.f. collection that they had last year had candy corn, which I don't know why it was in the e.l.f. collection. But anyway, so I bought that on super clearance. It was like $6.99. So I don't believe I got one in the sale last night because I thought I saw this candle, but I wasn't 100% sure. So I think I skipped on the candy corn. And when I did verify that she had it, I grabbed it, obviously. Oh my gosh. Yep, it's so good. It's paraffin. Yes, please. Again, I don't know where the dates are. This one says 20. So I wonder if those are, this is from like 2020 and the other one was 2019. So I don't know, you guys. I'm not an expert at this. I was just super excited that she had these. It's a very nice house that I went to, and she had them stored appropriately, and I trust her because she loves candles. She said she has some of the old Goose Creek. She's going to send me photos. I was like, oh, if you want, I'm like, hey girl, if I could just come over and see your collection, I think that would be super cool. So she apparently has the old Goose Creek pumpkin candles. It was like apparently $100 at one point. She has some of those. I'm like, listen, if you want to part with any of that, you call. She's got my number now. Yeah, because I like you. You hook me up. Let's hook each other up. Okay, so you guys, I know this one isn't super old, but I haven't been able to get sugared pumpkin. I had it in a single wick that I just finished this year, and I've been waiting for this one to come back. And yes, it's different because I've tried the other warm pumpkins. The sugar donut is my favorite of the donut scents, and so she was like, oh, I have this, because I was telling her, oh, this is kind of my scent vibe, and I was looking for Halloween, and then I was looking for those older vessels, and then these, and I was looking, I'm a bakery fan. Well, she's a bakery lover, so I was like, crap, she's not going to have a lot that she's going to get rid of, but she actually had 2 that I was like, yes, please. So Sugar Donut, I've had this before. This is excellent. Now, to be fair, she did have some candles there that I wanted, but I smelled them, and maybe if y'all can help me, I'm going to post this video on Tuesday, because today is Monday, so I'm going to post this video tomorrow. I did smell them, but they smelled almost like they were losing scent, like that plastic scent, and I was afraid that buying them, she had like a candy cane cupcake, but it smelled off to me, so then I was afraid to buy it, because then I'm like, I know it's only $12.50, so I might go back. But let me know if you feel like that's not safe to get that, if you feel like it's smelling a little off. But also, it was like a scent I've never smelled or seen. But I've seen this one. Super excited to snag this. Let's look at the bottom of this one. This says 200219E. So I bet it is 2020, which wouldn't surprise me. So I think the last time I ordered this scent was around that time, but I could be wrong. So, again, I was super excited that she actually parted with this one, because she was like, oh, I do have this one I would part with. So, okay, the other bakery, and then the last one's going to surprise you. The other bakery I got was Wild Berry and Waffles. Now, she had one more of these, and I only got one. I know, but I was trying to be good. This honestly gives me the same vibe as like a berry waffle cone, or I have the other, is it berry boardwalk or whatever that is. This is a little different. It's more berry waffle cone maybe, but it's really good. It's a little bit more tart. Yeah, it's just a little tart difference. But you know what I'm saying? Okay, so there's this one. Oh, you guys, so cool. I'm just so excited about this one. Okay, let me look at the numbers on this one. And you guys, I will talk to you about my Beetlejuice sign in a second, because my daughter's the sweetest. Okay, so this one, the numbers are worn off. I don't care. Okay, last but certainly not least, this one. is 19119E. So I'm guessing that's 2019. So this one, Sweet Pine and Snowflakes. Again, she had one more of these and I only bought one. And you guys, this is so good. Now, I know it says pine, but I almost feel like I get, is it the vanilla balsam from Bath and Body? Or like I have a Voluspa one. This is really good. See, I don't feel like it's over piney though. Okay, I guess it is pine, but I think it's because it's not like pine sol cleaner. It's like truly a good pine. And snowflake. But as soon as I smelled every candle she had, and I was like, just get it if you like the scents. Like she had pina colada, she had orange soda, she had peach, she had, you guys, she had so many. Maybe I'll ask her if she'll send me a video and I'll put it at the end of this because she was super cool and she sent me, like, she was so cool to work with. So again, she had two of these. I only grabbed one. I spent, I don't know, was it 90 some dollars? I don't remember. So, yeah, what do you think? Did I score on this? Because I feel like I did. Like I said, if she would have had, like, I'm happy that I got all the Halloween ones that she had. And she said to me, like I told you, she had more that like a lot of these were even duplicates. And I said, well, how many did you sell at the garage sale this weekend? Because there was some you could see that were gone. But she had some on hold, and I said, okay, well, if people aren't paying you and they don't buy them, could I please get a photo of what they fall back on? Now, she just sent me another photo of some more, so I'm going to look at those. She had like a carnival vibes, I think. She had a popcorn one there in the regular large jar. She had the original, I don't know if it's original, but she had rainbow sugar in one of the large jars. Like she had so many. It was super cool, but I did tell her, she said she hasn't even gone through her Goose Creek wax melt. So I said, when she does, like, please let me know. And I would love to come look at them because I will for sure buy something. And I said if she wanted to part with any of those limited pumpkins or any more of the Goose Creek ones, like I'm a fan. So because she was telling me, like, I know that they're worth a lot. I could sell them on Mercari, but I don't want to deal with that and worry about it if it got broken and then they file a claim. So she was very well aware of what she could sell some of these scents for. I'm not going to do that. These are for me. This was truly like just one of those wild cases that I was checking Facebook Marketplace and it popped up. I was so very thankful. So busy, crazy day, but just, you guys, you can clearly see how excited I am to find this diamond in the rough, but also this Beetlejuice sign. So my daughter, on Friday, I was off because my kids had doctor's appointments, so I try to schedule things going on like the days I'm off. So my daughter got her braces on Friday, and so we went to the mall after because I had to get a few last things for her back to school shopping. And later that night, I took my son to get his back to school shopping, but so we got her braces, and then she ran into her friends, which was so funny. So I ran into my son with his new friend, and so I got to meet her, which was crazy. Like I was walking into Yankee, and then he literally was like, I was going to the right, and he's coming across, and like literally almost ran into him, and I was like, Elijah? And then saw his friend, and got to meet her, and spent like 20 minutes talking to them, and they got to see Elizabeth with her new braces. And so ran into him, and then my daughter and I were going to finish our shopping, and then she ran into two of her friends. It was so funny. So then she ended up staying with her friends, and my husband went back to get her because then I had to take my other son to get his shoes. So when my husband went to get her, she literally bought me this sign. Like, she's 14. I know that she could go through a phase, but I'm very thankful at 14 years that this girl has not destroyed my sanity and like she's, each kid has gone through their phases, don't get me wrong, but like I'm so blessed and thankful, let's just say that at 14 that she still likes me, and then she saw this and she thought of me because we went into this store that, is it PopCon or something? It has all these, like, she watches all this anime and things like that. So I got a Beetlejuice keychain. Well, they didn't have this there, and I asked them, like, do you have anything for my Crocs, whatever they're called, because I was like, oh, if they had any Goonies or Princess Bride or Beetlejuice, I would totally get those for my Crocs. I mean, I would pay more if I could find some of those. So she got some pins for her backpack, and she got from Princess Bride, my name is Una Montoya. You killed my father. Be prepared to die. So she got a button that says that. So it's a button for her backpack. And then she got a button that was the Goonies truffle, or was it, what's his truffle shuffle? You know, the Goonies where he does the stomach thing. So we saw our friends and she showed her friends that, and they didn't know the Princess Bride or Goonies. So if you are a parent or if you're watching this and you've not seen the Princess Bride, if you have not seen Goonies, or if you've not seen the original Beetlejuice, I challenge you to go watch them, and then I want to hear what you think. And if you've seen them, you were raised right. That's what I told my daughter's friends. I'm like, you guys come over before school starts and we're going to do a movie night, and you guys are going to watch those, and we have a popcorn machine. So like I'll make some popcorn, or my husband does it, actually, not me. So my husband makes it with the popcorn machine. I'm like, we'll have a great night and we'll watch those like classic movies. Like kids watch all these scary movies but they don't watch the classics. And like parents, like I know there's some inappropriate things in there. Like we all get it, but like compared to today's movies, I feel like they're pretty chill, right? Okay. Anyway, I'm rambling, but she bought me this. So eventually this is going to get hung behind me. I'm just trying, obviously my big head is in the way, so I'm going to try to figure out where to hang it. But she bought this for me. Like, how super cool is that? I'm just, like, my kids are pretty cool. So anyway, you got to relish those moments and remember them, because sometimes, like my son, who's now almost 20 next month, and when I ran into him with his girlfriend, it was just like, you know, he's growing up, and it hurts, and I want him to move back home, and I miss him, and he's growing up in the world, and he's doing well, and it's just like, but you miss him. But anyway, I'm rambling. It was a good day, even though we were busy, and thanks for watching this. Relish in my conquest, because I am like totally like super excited about this. And maybe you found some great conquests like that. Let me know in the comments, like if you found stuff like this. Super fun. How cool. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well. With that being said, I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. Bye. Okay, come on. Let's go.
2,000 years later.